Breathe. It's the last one. Promise. It's the last one. Okay? I know it was torturous. Okay? This is not 2.7. What should it be? 2.6. We also care about a graphs. Highest. I love you guys. Thank you for being so patient with me. Which is called the maximum. And the lowest point is called the minimum. Okay? Both maximum and minimum are considered to be called an extrema. Okay? Extrema equals max and min. Okay? But if you have multiple maximums, we don't say maximums with an S, we say maxima, like the car. Okay? If we have multiple, like a plural version of minimum will be, plural version of minimum is minima. Okay? So when I say identify the extrema of this graph, then I'm asking for both minimum and maximum. Okay? Where is the graph increasing? What domain is it increasing at? Which part is it increasing for? I'm only putting an arrow so you can see, but it looks like it's from here to there. So it's -5 to -3. Anywhere else? 3 to 4. Where is it decreasing? Is it 2 or is it 0? 0 to 2. And then decreasing from 4 to 5. Yes, that's a closed dot, but we do not put a bracket on that. Do we? No, it stops there. Yeah, it's just directional. Okay. What's the maximum? What's the highest point of this graph? 2. Y equals 2. What's the minimum? Y equals -2. You doing okay? But this one's a little different. Because they had multiple points for the maximum minimum, we wrote it like this. But if it has a certain point, we write it as a point. Okay? So this is going to be called relative maximum and relative minimum, or sometimes they're called local relative or local minimum. Here's the reason why. It's what's shown on the graph. Whatever that's shown on your paper or screen, whatever you're looking at, those are called relative minimum or relative maximum, unless they are the highest point. This is considered to be the absolute maximum and absolute minimum because there's no other extension beyond that. Okay? If there's a continuous maximum and minimum like this, is there an absolute maximum and minima? No. That's why they're called relative or local. Okay? So we have for the maximum, it looks like it's going to be at ordered pair of -3, +3. Local minimum is at, it's kind of in between 1.2, comma, -5.2, -5.2, something like that. Okay? We're going to stop. Okay? So what I want you to do today, we got 2 minutes left. That was a long time for notes. Long time.